Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back CARATs. We're here today to get into something new that dropped yesterday. Sadly, I wasn't able to get to it when this came out because I had a bunch of other work to do unrelated to YouTube and I felt very bad about it. But I'm officially here today to get to the Bad Influence produced by Pharrell Williams official music video from 17. Now, of course, we got Thunder a while back. It was like 3 weeks ago now. I can't even remember. Everything melts together when you're having fun. But I got to that music video and I freaking love that song. I'm obsessed with it, so I am so excited to have something else as well. I didn't know that this was going to be dropping so soon. I only found out through I was really searching and I'm trying to get better at like finding out releases that are coming out, so I'm getting better with that. But I found out like a couple of days ago that this was dropping and I was like, oh my gosh. But I believe this was released alongside Thunder on Birthday, Happy Birthday, the EP, or I think it's a full album. It was released there and then it got a music video. So I'm very intrigued to see what the vibe is going to be like here. I have not heard anything of this song. I have not seen any visuals. So this is going to be a complete first reaction, but I'm very excited because of what we got for Thunder. I feel like this is going to be a lot of fun. So I just say though, we're going to dive into this and I will do it like I usually do. We'll watch this twice, the second time with captions on. I don't know again if this is going to be, I'm assuming there's going to be Korean in this, but sometimes when they do collaborations it's not. But we're going to find out soon. Very, very soon. But I'm so excited. Pause warning, reaction warning, you know the deal. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and like this video, comment if you want to see something, you know the deal. So, without further ado though, let's dive right into this and check it out. Let's go. Alright, lovely. So let's go ahead and get into this and get into the Bad Influence produced by Pharrell Williams official music video released yesterday. Again, sorry I'm late, but I hope you understand that I am it's a little bit all over the place in my life right now, so I hope you get it. But I'm excited to dive into this, though. I think it is going to be fun. We're going to see, though, like, how this relates to Thunder, if it's going to be super different. I'm really curious about that. But I'm excited and nonetheless. So, yeah, don't really know what else to say. Like I said, I'm watching this twice, the second time with captions on, so I have time to digest as much as possible, and I'm just very, very ready. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Let's go. And I had time to think about it. Oh, hello! So much bullshit that's around it. I don't want it at all. But hey, I wanna have a good time. Damn! Ah! Okay. I think obviously we probably have like similar hair colors in Thunder, because that would be crazy otherwise, but it's too much bullshit that's around it. Okay. But hey, I wanna have a good wow. That is a crazy look though. But hey, I wanna have like Joshua, that is crazy. I feel like I'm looking at a different person than I am in real life, or yeah, you get me, right? I think there's some change ups here for sure for in the music video, because he didn't have that vibe, you know. Ooh, damn, what? Mingyu, you look insane. Whoa, he looks fully like he went off the runway and he went to film this music video. Good time. Woo! Oh my god. I talked about it. I'm so weak for Dino at this moment, and if it's continuing like this, I might have a bias, but holy shit, because I listen to Wait all the fucking time, and he's so beautiful. Woo! You see? Ooh! Damn! adjectives there? Crazy, crazy. I feel like this song is just like, it's very interesting because it's like very electronic, but it's not very fast. Like, we're taking our time with it. You know what I mean? Bad. Hey. Damn. Minghao is just a vibe. Ooh! June? Sometimes you wanna lock up, you get frustrated, call me stuck up. But once you bring the plug up, that's how I feel right now. Like, there's so much swearing going on, and I can just hear it passing by, and I'm like, I want to hear that again. Of course, I'm getting it one more time, but I'm like, every single time it's happening. This is how I feel, though. I feel like, because this whole music video has been like model looks, looking into the camera and looking hot as heck, you know? So I feel a little bit attacked in this moment, but I don't know what other emotion I'm supposed to feel, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's any other way to feel this music video, you know? Ooh. This is like an art film, you know? Hey. Ooh. Damn. Like, it's not over the top either in its visuals. It's not like, I feel like this is the total opposite to Thunder in a way, because they still feel related because they're both quite electronic songs, but the speed is very different, and also in terms of the visuals of the music videos, they're very different because this one is a lot more chill, and it feels like, even though it's super, like, it feels expensive, of course, but it's still very clean cut and very, like, almost like, you know how when you look at, like, if you look at, like, tours of, like, big mansions, and they're always just, like, completely white, and they're just, like, very, like, modern, fancy architecture is what this music video feels like, you know what I mean? And then we also have this scene filled with, like, cables. I assume it's cables? And perhaps, like, film from, like, videotapes. It's almost like it's minty, his hair. Ooh. Good time. Oh. Well. That was Bad Influence, our first watch. Okay. I enjoyed this song. I think definitely Thunder is a lot more of my vibe of, like, the speed of that and how much of a dance song it is. And I love the attitude throughout that whole song. And I feel we still got a lot of attitude in here. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't... I detected a lot of sass, for sure. But there was also this, like, again, it's a lot more chill. It's a lot more of, like... It's taken its time with what it wants to deliver. You know what I mean? And I enjoy that, definitely. But also, I need a little bit of a kick to it, you know? But that being said, though, I feel like these lyrics are... It's going to be very fun to read it, you know? And they absolutely looked fantastic. Like, I don't know what it is about music videos like this, because 100% I'm a fan of, like, the over-the-top stuff, the very colorful stuff, the, like, things that feel totally out of reality. But there's also something about these kind of music videos where it feels like I'm watching a model catalog. You know, like those, like, men's fashion for summer fall collection. You know, like that's something that I kind of got from this. It was just very much clean cut, very high fashion, classy. You know, and then mixing it with a song like this, which is, I think, about getting fucked up. You know, so it's pretty cool contrast there. But I want to listen to these one more time, and I want to see the lyrics, because like I said, I kept hearing swear words being thrown over my head, and I was like, I caught one, and then it passed on, and I was like, was that it? Because it kept slipping past, you know what I mean? But I am very excited about that, because, you know, we only had a slip of it in Thunder with, what was it again? Oh god, I can't remember that line now, but it was a really good line. Now I'm funked up. We got that one, but I think that was the only mention there. But I'm excited to dive into it one more time, so let's see what the lyrics are like, even though, of course, I think this whole song was in English. This is why we need it twice, because sometimes I'll just not notice. So, let's go.
And I have time to think about it. It's too much bullshit that's around it. I don't want it at all. But hey, I wanna have a good time. Good. And I have time to think about it. But life would be so much better without it. I don't want it at all.
You know what I mean?
But hey,
Like, there's breath, and there's nonchalantness, and there's like cockiness in the way that they're like just singing the song. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like they're so chill about this, you know?
it's better without it. I don't want it at all. But hey, I wanna have a good time. Good. Let's go out.
Woo! Vernon freaking doing donuts in this car. Crazy. He's always got the cars, doesn't he? He gets the cars. Chase the fade? Okay. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But I'm the bad influence. Okay. I was hoping, or this is where the Delulu comes in. I promise you guys I'm not deluded. But I was hoping to myself a little bit, being like, am I the bad influence? Is it me? But in reality, I know that like I'm as much of a party animal as a sloth. Like, I am truly not that crazy. But I'm always just like, oh my gosh, I feel so special. You know? Again, Delulu.
Okay. And I had time to think about it. My life would be so much better without it. I don't want it at all. But hey, I wanna have a good time.
Exactly.
Good time. Sometimes you wanna lock up. You get frustrated, call me stuck up. But once you bring the plug up,
The plug?
makes me wanna get fucked up. Let's go out.
So, do I have the right impression here that we're doing drugs? We're not sober, okay? But a lot of times when people talk about plugs, it's not about alcohol. So they're basically having, this song is kind of an inner monologue of being like, this person is a bad influence to me. They make me do things that I probably shouldn't do, and that maybe if they weren't there, I wouldn't do it. But at the end of the day, it's so much fun. So it's kind of like overweighs the negatives with the whole dynamic that is there. But yeah, yeah. Sick.
Makes me wanna get fucked up. Let's go out. Let's go out. Let's go out. What you doing now? Let's go out. Let's go out. Bust the scene, with the vibe, chase the fate, and be the section everybody talking about.
This part is really sick though, because there's like there's the heft obviously, and the type of like more, again, this the chill in the way that they're singing this, but also that like bow, you know, if you can hear it. I can't tell if it's like somebody actually making that noise or not, but I think it's really fun.
And I had time to think about it. It's too much bullshit that's around it. I don't want it.
I like the way he said bullshit. Good. There's a lot of spitting. I definitely feel a little bit like dizzy watching this music video, and I don't know why that is, but hey, normal, very normal. Good time. Very catchy line, for sure. Just a very catchy song in general, you know? Well, that was Bad Influence. Like I said, for some reason, I feel special. Whenever, even, it doesn't matter in what way. If somebody sings about a positive experience with somebody else, I'm like, hey, that's nice. If somebody sings about, like, a technically negative thing, but also being like, you know, the things probably aren't the best for me, but hey, I'm having a good time, like in this song, I'm just like, wow. Again, the delusion coming in. But yeah, I definitely think that I'm going to warm up to this for sure, because I feel like in the second listen here, I definitely got into it a lot more, because I think it's just like the chorus I heavily fuck with, and also the overall attitude in the song I thought was really attractive, but also just sick, you know what I mean? Like the way that they were just like, again, they had this specific tone that they were all singing this in, about being like, like keeping it pretty low and pretty like heavy, but it sounded great with it. And I think that was like a big part of it, of wanting to make you feel quite affected, because that is how I feel right now. But overall, very nice to look at. And also, no, it wasn't entirely, there were some scenes, yes, that were like colorful, but most of it was pretty like black and white. Of course there were some scenes that actually were, but it was very cool. Like, not just in like it's cool, but it's like it's cool, it's cold, and I like it. It felt very, like I said, it felt like a model video, if you've ever checked those out, because they're always it feels always kind of clinical in some ways, with like how the colors in those things are usually done. It's just like very white, or very like either very light or very dark. There's no there's no room for nuance in that. But that's sort of how I felt about this, and it looked really cool. And I don't know, I like this vibe. I definitely feel like, in terms of like my style, I liked a lot of the Thunder stuff too, but hey, they looked amazing here, so what can I say? But yeah, that was the Bad Influence music video. Again, sorry that I'm a day late with this, but I had some other stuff to attend to, so I couldn't get to it, unfortunately. But now I'm here, and I had a lot of fun with this. So yeah, thank you for watching this all the way through. If you did, here is a gold star. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, because a lot of you haven't. So click that little button down there and join the family. But I think that was all I wanted to say, so let's go into the outro and I'll finish off this video. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for hopefully enjoying with me. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm definitely going to have to listen to it more, but I feel like I say that after every single new music video I watch. But it's true, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just need to warm up to something, because I think even though there is something to be said about watching something on camera like this and getting your first reaction, because there is an intrigue of reaction videos, obviously. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't watch this. But there's also a need sometimes to listen to things a little bit more deeply, so I'm going to do that, but I did really enjoy this nonetheless on the first listen here. We're just gonna have to see how much, if it does become a favorite, but it was good. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think that was all I really wanted to say. Of course, one day I would like to get into the whole Happy Birthday album, but that is probably going to be in the future because I have a lot of other stuff going on, but we're gonna see. Perhaps so. If you guys recommend it and you want to see that, I might skip around, because sometimes I have been doing that. So let me know. Let me know what you would like to, how you would like me to do that. But I hope you enjoyed this, like I said. So yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel or going over to my Patreon and checking me out over there. You can also like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you have any requests, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, bye bye.